Yes, we're back in effect. Hello, Mia.
Yes. Why does it say recording paused on mine? Does it say recording on yours?
Oh gosh. Yes, we're recording.
Okay.
We can't get a good entry.
We always have
to save our freaking lives. Okay.
We are back. Okay. It is Monday, February 28th, the last day of Black History Month. Whoop, whoop. We need a whole year, as per Whitney V. Houston said in that oh so famous quote. She was like, we need longer than a month.
Girl,
okay.
We need the whole year. At least once every, how do you do the elections? Once every 4 years?
every 4 years. Maybe every other year.
You know what I mean? And we get reparation checks on the 4th year every 4 years. I like it. Yes. I like that idea.
We need to talk to about that. Who should we talk to present this idea? Okay.
Oh man. Yep. Tomorrow is March 1st, the best month of the year.
Birthday month, turn up. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Pisces season in full effect.
Pisces season is definitely in full effect. I'm feeling everything too. That's the thing. Like, yes. I feel everything right now.
Girl, we feeling it all.
Telling you, yes. I think I was telling you the other day. This is actually kind of a good thing though, like growth. Like there's been a change in me where I'm not, things that used to trigger me don't really trigger me anymore. Like things that used to really bother me that were allowed to bother me. Just don't, like, I'm super chill. I'm super calm about it. Like, now don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean I'm not triggered. Okay. There are things that still will get a reaction.
Like I didn't just go the fuck off like 5 minutes ago.
Right. There are still certain things that I will go off on about, but I'm glad to know some of the same things that used to gather a response from me don't any longer. And it kind of scares me because I'm like, who am I? Right? Like, who is this bitch? But anyway, I don't know.
Girl.
Really calm. Yeah. But I'm still feeling all the feels.
This year is interesting. I feel some things simmering. I feel some things about to boil over.
In a good way?
In a great way. In a great way. Okay. About to blow up. Oh, y'all make sure y'all follow us, okay? We have a surprise birthday trip coming up.
Big surprise.
We cannot speak on it. We're gonna plead.
Where do you think we're going? Let's just put it out there. Where do you think we're going? You know, if you just had to guess where we were going, where would you say we would be going? We're not going to give you
so many places
or anything. This is just going to be, you know,
it's just one for the books. It's epic. Okay, it's epic. Yes. So just make sure y'all following all of our handles, all of our platforms.
Yes. Yep. All right. Well, I digress.
Which is MelaninMePodcast. Sorry, y'all. Maybe y'all don't know. Let me plug us real quick. Could be a new
for our new followers because we get so many by the day.
We do.
We really do.
We just hit 54,000. I think 54.
Yeah, 54. No, we just hit 54. Yeah.
I don't know. We're over the hill, y'all. We're over the hill, hitting our way to 100K. It's gonna happen.
Should we do a giveaway for our birthday while we're away? Like maybe, like we're giving back. Because we didn't do.
We gotta go live. That's what we'll do. We'll go live.
Do a giveaway.
We'll do a giveaway of something. I don't know. Maybe
of something. It could be what we don't know yet. This is just off the cuff. We don't know. We're in a giving mood right now. So
we gotta give back. You give to receive, y'all.
Yes.
All right. So what is in these streets?
Girl, a lot is in the streets. Okay. So let's just get right on into it. First things first, Lizzo. Okay. Lizzo has been, in the headlines here recently, stating that she feels like movies and characters who wear fat suits are really are an issue. And she's saying that fat suits is not for characters who I guess are not, naturally that big and they're playing a character that's big. That is like insulting, bigger people. The issue that I have with Lizzo is not her weight. It's not even really her. It's mainly like pick a side, right? Like one minute you love being big, you embrace it, you don't care what anybody's doing, you're just gloating in your bigness. The next minute you're like, oh my God, people are being mean to me. Like I hide when I eat my food. Because she did say, I think, is it Norbit or it was some movie Eddie Murphy.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, was she doing a trip down memory lane and watching The Nutty Professor, or was there some other?
So I think it was The Nutty
I don't
Professor.
know about.
And she well, what she did say was she could identify with the Eddie Murphy character in Nutty Professor. I don't know if it was Nutty Professor or Norbit. I can't remember. But whatever character he was big in, had the fat suit, he was hiding, eating like fries. He was eating, like he was basically hiding while he was eating. And she could identify with that because, there's times where she doesn't want to, she used to be afraid of like people fat shaming her for eating whatever. Right. So I don't know. I'm just really confused. I'm really confused.
Now I can kind of understand that because like, okay. So you know how they say like Black people loves chicken and stuff, Black people we really like chicken. And like, I do like chicken. It's not my favorite, but it's just a staple food. But I do feel a certain type of way eating chicken in front of white people. Like today I was bringing up some chicken. I ordered some chicken and I was bringing it up from the lobby, and the lady in the elevator stepped in there with me and she's like, oh my God, that smells so good. And girl, I just did not want to tell her it was chicken.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I didn't want to tell her. I was just like, this is crazy. Why am I even thinking about this? But I was just like, I do not want to tell this girl. I do not want to tell this white lady that I'm carrying a box of chicken upstairs.
Chicken. Like watermelon, chicken, all of the stereotypes.
Because I don't want to contribute to that. So I kind of feel what Lizzo was saying, because like if you're big, I kind of just want to eat in peace. I don't want to be that staple big person. And you're like looking at me and, oh, look at them eat. Like that's fucked up. So I see what she's saying there. But at the same time, I haven't seen anyone wear a fat suit in a movie since the 90s. So it's just like, why are you talking about this? Like,
I mean, Medea wears fat suits,
girl,
Martin.
When's the last time Medea been in the show?
Medea just put out Medea's Homecoming on Netflix just a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah, we watched it yesterday.
Girl, I don't know. I see Medea movies since, I don't know, Boo Halloween, I think.
But I mean, my whole point in saying that is like, if we're going, like, I could see a valid point with Lizzo if she was like, you know what? I would want more characters who are naturally big to get these roles instead of hiring people to put on a fat suit. Like, I think then she would have it's almost kind of like what they say, like, hiring a lighter skinned person to play a darker skin role. Why not just hire a darker skinned person, or hiring a mixed or like a white person to play, a Spanish? Like, I could see
but at the same time, I just don't see that happening often. Like, how often do you see anyone in a fat suit?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just like, that's such a rare occurrence.
It's just like, if we start pulling everything off, like, I just think it's comedy. Like, it's, pretty soon these comedians aren't going to be able to do anything. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
the same goes for guys in dresses. We could say, hey, why not just hire a damn woman? Why you have to have this guy
like,
parading around in a dress?
Censor every single freaking thing. Some things are just what they are.
It's just too much going on, Lizzo. We on the verge of a whole world war. We cannot. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, just.
Or how many times have we seen things on TV or TV or movies where we're uncomfortable for like those 5 minutes? Like, ooh, that's cringy. Like, ooh, that makes me uncomfortable. Ooh. And then you move through it. Like, we move on from it, I guess is what I'm saying. So,
girl,
I just don't, she just really confuses me just all the time, honestly. But we love you for your music. We don't, regardless of how big you are, small you are, Lizzo, just keep making great music and being.
I don't listen to Lizzo. I don't like her music.
Well, I'm just saying, when I
But
say we love her for her
God
music,
bless her.
she obviously has a fan base. They love her music. Keep making that
They
the
do.
center and focal point
They do.
versus
And
the
I
weight.
think I would actually appreciate her music more if she put more of that in her music. Like the shit that you be complaining about, like, and say that, you know, people treat you this or you feel some type of way, like get vulnerable with us. Like do something besides rant on fucking Instagram. Put it in your song,
Right.
like do
Right.
something. I'm just so tired of everybody just getting on social media and complaining about shit when y'all are fucking artists. Put it in your art like they used to do. Like what happened to that? What happened to people putting the shit in their music instead of going on Instagram rants and Twitter rants? And it's just like, can y'all just turn off for a second? Like, don't even get me started on Kanye. Like, don't get me started on him.
Well, we can go ahead and just segue right on into that because Kanye is still being Kanye. And, apparently he is now with, I guess I think our last podcast, we talked about the girl who he was with, the white girl that he was with. I don't even remember her name. They have since broken up.
After she went on her whole press run, she did a whole international.
Went on her whole press run, honey, and we just let her do that. Now he is with Casey Jones, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's her name, but she AKA definitely is a Kim K lookalike
replica.
Complete, total.
It's giving when Kim and Reggie Bush broke up, and
I said that
he
too.
went and got that lookalike girlfriend.
I said that too. I was like, and it's already, the thing about it is, what makes it so like eerie is not only just the obvious, but all of the shit that's been leading up to this. Like him at this point harassing, like you already live across the street, like you already are putting all your business out in the public for everyone to know about. Like at one end of the spectrum, Kim K is very much public. Their family is public. They're known for media. However, on the other side of it, there is still things that she probably could share that she has not shared. And Kanye is just seeking, I think, attention. I think he wants his family back. I think he's having a temper tantrum and he's just making it worse and worse and worse. And now you're dating someone that looks like her. It's just giving eerie, creep, harassing, stalker. I don't really know what
he's not healthy right now. And it's
do you
really
think he's
sad.
Dangerous?
I don't know if he's dangerous. I gotta be honest. I watched I'm currently watching the Kanye documentary series.
I have not seen that yet.
Netflix. Okay. And it is so good. It is amazing. It's one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. And they have a lot of stuff in there so far about his mom. And you could just tell he was a completely different person back then. And I think because of all the antics and stuff that because of all the antics and stuff that Kanye has gone through, I think I forgot about just how crazy talented he was and how much he shook everything up when he came out back then. Because watching that documentary, it took me back to like, I think I was like in high school, and I remember him coming out, and I was just like, damn, Kanye, this new dude Kanye is crazy. Like, and he was so different, and thinking about the trends that he set. It showed like how he first appeared like with the popping collars thing, and everybody was like kind of laughing at him.
Oh yeah, the backpack.
Next thing you know, everyone and their mama, their brother was popping their collar with these damn, you know what I'm saying, little polo shirts or whatever, Abercrombie and Fitch, anything. I'm just like, this man really has been a trendsetter for almost 20 years. Yeah. It's just insane, and it's sad to see him fall like this. But it reminds me of like Tupac for some reason. I feel like if Tupac was still alive, he would get a lot of the love-hate energy that Kanye gets. Like they have that same like crazy parallel type of personality. Because on one side, Kanye is so amazing and giving and just like genius, and then on the other side, it's just kind of like out of control, rebel, crazy. It's just, it's sad, man. I don't think he's dangerous, but I think he could be to himself. I think Kanye could be more dangerous to himself than anyone else. I think stalking wise, I think he loves Kim so much he would never hurt her. Mm-hmm. And he loves his family so much he would never hurt them. But I do feel Kanye is deeply, deeply, deeply depressed. And he would, I don't know if he would hurt himself. I think that's, I don't want to put that in the atmosphere, but I think he needs to be watched or something.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
And I also think, to your point about, you know, like the older Kanye, like when he first came out, like you almost, because the, you know, the new generation of him has morphed into more about his antics than like his music and his genius. All we hear now is like Kanye is a genius, but people have forgotten what that really meant. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like for a lot of us who grew up in that era with the old Kanye, that's where that term comes from. And we've hung on and tried to hold on to Kanye for as long as we possibly could. You know, like that's why you have people that are like, I'm not giving up on that's Kanye. You know, we miss the old Kanye until he literally just kept doing, you know what I mean? Like it was like we, as the Black community, we were like, he's one of us. Like we know what he's done. Like this isn't, you know, he's got some issues, but this is Kanye. And now it's just, it's beyond anything that, you know, I don't know. Like you said, he needs some help. And he may be more of a danger to himself, you know, which is really sad. I feel like he thinks that, I honestly feel like he feels that he's alone.
That's what I'm saying. It's really sad that. And a lot of people, you hear a lot of people say this.
People around.
I was going to say, you hear a lot of people say that about the Kardashian family. Like when they get kicked out of the family, it's like iced out. And it's like, it's such a sudden change because you were hanging around. If you were with one of the Kardashians, you were with 8 or 9 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you're intertwined into that lifestyle deeply, and to be kicked out like that. And for Kanye to be on the caliber he is, it's kind of just like battle of the star power. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you think you can kick me out? How dare you think? And it just makes it worse because they have a family and kids, and that shit is already messy without millions of dollars.
Exactly.
So it's like millions of dollars and egos and stuff. It's like, oh, I know Kim is trying to get a judge to make Kanye stop posting on social media.
And that would be a good thing.
That would be great for him. I don't even think a court order would stop Kanye from posting though. So just be prepared to lock him up or whatever, because I don't think anything would stop him from posting. Kanye
in his mind, that's freedom of speech, and he can tell his side of the story in whatever way that looks. So God bless him. You know,
I think it was interesting that I meant to send you this video because I don't know if you heard about Corey Gamble, his whole situation with Kris Jenner. Apparently they broke up, and Corey Gamble was caught cheating on a video that went viral.
You sent me that.
Yep. And apparently they broken up, and, you know, the whole Kardashian family has not spoken on it, but Kanye put out a statement basically saying that he knew from the beginning that Corey, you know, was fraudulent basically. And he was saying all types of shit to him. But somebody went back on a video on YouTube and found an old clip of when Corey first got introduced to the family on the Kardashian show. And Kanye was the one person who actually one episode got into a fight basically with Corey and the family, because he was like, who is Corey? Like, we don't know any of your people. Like, who is your family? Like, you've been around here for so long. We've never met your family. Like, who are you? Where do you come from? And Kris was just like, Kim, you need to tell Kanye to chill. Like, why is he coming at Corey like that? And Kim was like, he's just concerned about who's around the kids and who's around the family. Like, he doesn't know Corey. And it's just so funny that like now, fast forward, 7 years later, apparently he's like a scam artist is what they're saying now. The streets are saying he's like some scam artist and stuff. Girl.
Well, they all still follow each other. One of the things that I know about the Kardashians, if they kick you out, they will make it effective immediately. They do not follow you.
Yeah, everyone you know, you.
Tristan, I remember the first time Tristan Thompson got caught up. I mean, it was like Tristan Thompson is now unfollowed by all 9 of the clan, you know, and it was just like a follow.
The first time though.
But I guess they take that follow shit seriously. I just looked because I was like, I wonder if they still all follow each other, and everybody's following Corey. He's following them. So I don't know.
You know what? They could have gotten back together. You know, how many times did her daughter take back people who cheated?
You're right.
They've been together for 7 years. So
acceptable now too. That's the other thing. So
what'd you say?
Cheating is like so socially it's more like acceptable for, remember how we used to say, or we're saying like the bar in hell is just lower and lower and lower.
Yeah.
Like what people like were willing to do and to.
Yeah. Surprisingly, cheating is not a deal breaker.
It is not.
So
no. And there's people that'll say, yes, it is. And then you get into the situation. And again, never say never, but I would like to think that for the majority, well, for a lot of people that say that, oh, I'll be up and out, those are the same ones that have stayed.
The circle the block.
So, exactly. So, anyways, that's a wrap on Kim and Kanye until further notice. I did want to quickly touch on Sherri Shepherd taking over Wendy Williams. Did you hear about that?
No, girl.
So Sherri Shepherd just recently announced that she is now going to be, she's going to now have her own show called The Sherri Shepherd Show. It is going to be completely different from Wendy, a whole different setup, whole different vibe. But Wendy Williams will no longer have a show.
But what does this have to do with Wendy Williams' show? Like, why are they saying?
Because Sherri Shepherd has been taking over Wendy Williams, hosting Wendy Williams' show since she's been out.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they had different people in there.
They did have different people, and then when they no longer started doing that, Sherri has been the consistent. I don't know how long. I think it's been a couple of months now, but yeah, Sherri has been the sole person that. So when you watch I don't watch Wendy Williams anymore, but when I see little clips on YouTube, it's got Wendy Williams in the back, her name on the projector, and then Sherri is the one consistently hosting.
So her name is done. I mean, so the show is over.
It is still going. I don't know. I'm looking at my TV now. Like, where is it? No. I don't know when it's scheduled to end officially, but it's coming.
They said it's wrapped. So, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's wrapped. Wendy's representatives have come out and said what they said. Sherri Shepherd has said what she said. Here's my quick thoughts on it. I love Sherri Shepherd. Again, I haven't seen an episode yet. I think I saw like a clip or two. It's definitely a different energy. It's Wendy is not Sherri, Sherri's not Wendy, so that's clear. And I don't even think Sherri's trying to be Wendy. It doesn't give me that vibe from the little clips that I have seen that she's just Sherri. Right. However, Wendy Williams, say what you want, feel how you feel. She still had a fan base, and Wendy has also, set records in this business. And I feel like those fans are going to miss the essence of Wendy. And even though Sherri Shepherd is now going to take over that show, it's going to be titled The Sherri Shepherd Show. I still feel like
that's just a whole different show. Because like, you're not even going to do the same shit Wendy even did. Like, you're not going to bring that energy about celebrities. Is she?
Yeah, I think she is. I think she's still going to have like hot topics. It's just going to be a different layout.
Like no, but I'm saying layout. Like we all know.
She's going to have all the same producers. She's going to have the same people that Wendy had as her showrunners.
Okay. First of all right. Were you finished with how you were feeling? How you feel about it?
Saying like, I guess what I'm saying is hopefully Sherri's show goes on to do great things. However, I do feel like people are going to hold her to like a Wendy Williams standard, though, in my opinion. I don't know how long it's going to run. Yeah,
I just don't understand.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I know. No, I just want to know because I'm about to go in. That's why I wanted to. That's why I just want to know, girl, because my thing is, why don't they just end the show and then she comes back with her own show? Like, why are y'all trying to replace her? Because Sherri Shepherd she's not bringing Wendy's energy at all. She's not. First of all, there's only very few people that could replace Wendy Williams, but it has to be somebody like Tasha K or somebody who like one of those comedians that doesn't give a damn about talking shit about celebrities. You know what I'm saying? It has to be somebody who already is hated or just doesn't care, because that's how Wendy was, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why people watch that show, in my opinion. That's the only time that show went viral, is when she was like going hard on topics on celebrities and like in ways that nobody else talked about. I have not seen one clip of Sherri Shepherd doing any topics on Wendy Williams, because Sherri Shepherd does not bring that energy. She's like The View, you know, she's like the real, but she's not.
She's got a podcast on on YouTube, and she's with what is her name? She's the funny girl. She played in Friday. Let me see. Sherri Shepherd. It's called Mamas with a Mic. God, what is her name?
Paula, whatever.
Two Funny Mamas. Kim Whitley. She's Kim Whitley. She's like Kim Whitley. Sherri, she's like the girl's girl. Niecy Nash is.
I was like, what's she on Friday? Kim Whitley. Yeah, Friday too. Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
And you know, here it is. Wendy Williams has had 13 seasons. You know, that is a long time.
Epic.
Prime time television.
Yeah.
To have a good running show. And
girl, that's
had
disrespectful.
She not gone out, she still would have probably been doing more.
I'm just trying to see. I don't know how it's broken down over there. Like, does she own the rights to her name, or do they own her name, or is she getting? Is she getting a percentage or something? Because it's just very strange to me. Like, it's just slick disrespectful. Like, if I was on a show for fucking 13 years, you send me off, even if it is medical, whatever. You wrap the show up, even do like a montage episode of all my best moments or some shit, and you wrap it off and be like, can't nobody do Wendy how Wendy did Wendy. And then you create a new show.
And just completely different. You don't overlap. While you're on the Wendy show, say that you're now going to have a show and Wendy is no longer going to be.
That's fucking disrespectful.
That sets Sherri, that puts Sherri in a very not good light. Not because of Sherri. Not because of Sherri's own doing, it's because of how the people decided to roll it out.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even want that, because this whole setup and her topics and stuff, that doesn't align with like your personality. So why even try to follow her footsteps? Hopefully Wendy is okay though. I hope she's like medically okay. And if she wants to still be out there, she'll always have a following. She could always like do a podcast or, you know, do whatever she wants without the big network. So I just hope she's good. Like, I don't want to hear nothing bad about Wendy Williams. She's had such a rough time these last years. Like, I don't know what the fuck been happening. Somebody like put some fucking hex on her. I don't know what it is. I'm praying for her, because she just had back to back bullshit.
Low.
Yes. For like the last 5-7 years. Like, wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's sad. And it's sad. I mean, it's sad on all sides of the spectrum, you know. So prayers for Wendy. Hope that she mentally is doing okay and she's getting, you know, to a safe space and a happy place that she, you know, can now enjoy the rest of her life. Or maybe she does another radio show. Who knows? Wendy's gonna go on and do great things. Just hopefully she gets better, you know.
Yep.
That's what next I wanted to talk about the Tasha K situation. It was recently she had come out, she did an interview with somebody, and for those who don't know, she recently lost her lawsuit with Cardi B, who sued her for near $4 million for defamation of character and all these other different types of things that Tasha K has put out in the media about Cardi B. And Tasha K has recently come out and did an interview with, you know, forgive me for not knowing who she did the interview with, but
I think it was with Shade Room or Hollywood Unlocked or somebody.
No, it was, I don't even know. I haven't seen it, but I saw the clips because those went viral, of course. And it was a clip of her saying, I ain't got it. And I don't know when I'm gonna have it. I ain't got it. Right. And most of us kind of, I think a lot of us, we were like, ha ha ha, that's funny. It's kind of, you know, light of the situation. I think we would all kind of in some jokingly way say that too. Even if we had it or didn't have it, whatever. But the banter surrounding this comment has been like, oh, she's making light of the situation. Tasha K doesn't take this seriously, yada, 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 yada. Cardi B had come out with a comment on Twitter saying, oh, you think this is a game? Watch what's about to happen or something along
She said,
those
bitch
lines.
better have my money.
Bitch better
what
have
she said.
Okay, bitch better have my money. And so I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought, it was nice seeing Tasha K kind of like be like, look, you know what I mean? Like it was like showed the realness of it. People are like, they don't have any idea what Tasha K makes. They know she makes a lot of money. One of the people that I love and I follow is Funky Dineva, and he makes a lot of money on YouTube. And he's like, Tasha K has way more followers than I do. But I've been told y'all she ain't got no $4 million just laying around to just write a fat check and hand over. So
they have history. They fell out.
Yeah. Who? Funky Dineva and Tasha K?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She fell out with half the people on YouTube.
Everyone hates her. Doesn't. But the one thing YouTubers are standing behind is the whole freedom of speech. And they were saying that this case of her losing really puts a lot of like YouTubers, influencers, podcasters at a very interesting position. They were like, say what you want about Tasha K and her style, but the reality of it is this is not a good thing for a lot of us that do this for money. This is our sole, because we're going to have to censor certain things. So who knows,
Everything about to change probably. I don't know, but that's why you got to say allegedly.
Allegedly. Next on the list is Euphoria. So Euphoria did a season finale yesterday. This was season 2. And I feel like because we've waited so long for everything, it feels like it should be season 3. But I just saw in the headlines on Spiritual Word that season 3 will be released in 2024.
I saw that too. I was like, I know y'all motherfucking lying. I know y'all lying. Like, what's up with HBO? I'm over it because they did this with Issa too. Like, who wants to wait 2 years between seasons? Like, we don't even care or barely know. I had to go back and rewatch the last because I was like, what's really going on? The first episode of Euphoria. Because it had been so long. I was kind of foggy about like the characters and everything. And as the show kept going on this season, I'm like, oh, okay, it's coming back to me. But it's just like, why do they keep doing this? Is it budget? Is it COVID? What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Are the characters even going to look high schoolish in 2024?
Girl,
some of them have already looking like a little older than high school, but we're just kind of rolling with it. So in another 2 years,
girl, they in college, high school because
like have they graduated?
Like, y'all on a play doing all these sexual activities at the school play on stage. Like, I'm like, what school is this? What kind of high school allows y'all to simulate slobbing of the knob on stage?
Did you see them squirt the water bottle from the genital? Like they were as if he was squirting. I was like,
I'm so done. These last 3 episodes have just been like crazy, but I didn't see the finale, y'all. So I can't even give my 2 cents about it. Oh, but I know something happened to Fez because the episode before last, it was like the cliffhanger, and I don't even know what happened. And Mia's not telling me.
So. I am not saying anything. I did tell her that she needs to watch it because she's like, I don't really care. I mean, just tell me. I was like, no. I was like, you like Fez? She was like, yes. Oh my God. I was like, well, I'm not gonna say anything. Just watch it. Like,
so give us a rating. If you were to rate it, what is the rating?
I would give it
1 out of 10.
A solid 9. And here's why.
Okay.
It was by far a really great season finale. I will say that. I mean, the acting is always good. The writing is great. Everything is really great with the show in general. So the season finale, I feel like wrapped up a lot of loose ends. It ended on a cliffhanger. So it kept us wanting for more. The reason I rated it a 9 and not a 10 is because I felt like it was a little jumpy, like a little, they would go to one scene and go to another scene. And you're like, wait, and then it became kind of a little bit confusing because you're like, okay, it's already a lot.
The whole season has really kind of been jumpy like that. Like the whole season has been very like what's going on?
I agree. And so that's kind of how season 8 left as well, or not season 8, episode 8. But other than that, I mean, everything was, I feel like it was a great episode. You know, it's just so great. Zendaya is good. You know, she really played her role as she always does.
Phenomenal.
And it's unfortunate because I love her when she's like high. Like I love that girl. And when she's off of it, she's so sad and so she's a bitch. She's so mean, you know.
That's I'm like, she is such a good actor.
She's
like
so good.
How can you just switch it? Like, girl, you are just give her all the Oscars, Grammys, whatever. Give it everything.
And I love it because she's so refreshing. I've seen comments that are like, she's the new this, she's the new that. And I'm like, you know what? She's really not. Like, she's just a good actress. Mm-hmm. She's in her own lane. I'm not.
And she's like a model.
Good at what she does. She's like she's just good. When I look at her in like these episodes or just acting, I'm like, she's just a good actress. Like, she's gonna go far.
Amazing actress.
She's gonna go far.
Amazing.
So yeah, I would say definitely watch the season finale and then report back to us on your thoughts.
Yeah, that's over. Snowfall is picked back up, so that's good.
Yep. Yes,
they dropped 2 episodes last Wednesday.
Yep.
And I liked the first episode a little bit more than the second episode.
I did too. I thought I was the only one.
One was kind of confusing. I'm actually gonna have to probably go back and watch that again. It's just because there's a lot of new characters, and so it's kind of moving fast too. That you gotta kind of like connect the dots a little bit.
You gotta watch.
But they had a good little cliffhanger, shocker episode, scene in the first episode. So I thought that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like,
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Shows.
Yeah.
I hope they don't ruin it, but I always feel this way with the good show. I'm just like, oh, please be good. Please stay good.
Well, and I hate it because John Singleton died. That's it's almost like iPhone when Steve Jobs died. It's like all our iPhones have been just super ass basic with the exception of like the camera. We haven't really had any new, like innovative. That just goes to show. I'm going to just make a point here. If you have a business or if you are unique in your own way, the world celebrates difference. They celebrate unique. They celebrate awkward, weird, assimilating and trying to be like and copy, that whole, what do you call it? That whole quote, I can give you the whole recipe. All right. But the sauce is going to taste completely different than how I make mine. It is what it is. So the brain of Steve Jobs is not here. The brain of John Singleton is not here. That's what I worried about. Cause I was like, oh, I just hope it keeps, hopefully I was like, hopefully he's written out like up to season 5 or 6 or, well, no, we're season 5 now, but you know what I mean? Like he's communicated his thoughts to maybe for future seasons or something. I don't know. But
see, I don't know if he wrote it or if he was like the director on
it. Well,
but what I can say is that like the earlier episodes seemed more authentically.
It's way different
in that time period. You know what I'm saying? Like it really seemed like they was in the 80s and like
it's way different 3. Now.
And now it seems like they're kind of not in the 80s, but pretending to be. And it's just like, oh man, that's that director's eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah. It's just, it feels different. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It feels different.
It does. The acting is still great though.
But,
yeah.
But, it is what it is. Hopefully it keeps the momentum. Hopefully it gets better and better and better.
We'll be watching and reporting back. Yes.
Did you have anything else?
No.
I was going to say, how do you feel? New couple alert, April Jones and Taye Diggs.
They're cute.
I was like, you have nothing to say?
I'm going to reserve, girl, I'm going to reserve my real opinion offline. I know
Whitney,
I rarely do this, but
you never do this.
I'm not gonna say this because I'm just not gonna say this because it's just like, what if it's wrong? I just don't want to be that person. But I think they look really good together. Like they look aesthetically good. I love Tay Diggs. He's a 90s heartthrob, whatever. So in April needs a fresh, clean start. So if they're really together, I think that's cute. They look good together,
Okay.
But Mia's gonna get the real opinion. Y'all, we need to do After Dark.
We need to do the extended version.
No, that was my politically correct opinion. I'm not even gonna go into the cons. I'll let you know the cons later. Or if we do it After Dark,
do you feel like this relationship will last?
Are they officially in a relationship? Did they say that?
No,
they didn't. Yeah, because I know they were posting funny videos at first, and people were just like, "Oh, they're friends" or whatever.
Well, and there was like comments that, they did do like some coy, subliminal, like, "I enjoy you. I really enjoy you." She commented back, or he commented back, "Well, pleasure is all mine. I enjoy you more," or something like it was very vague. Don't quote me on that, but it was something along those lines where they still did not say if they were in a relationship. So that is a good point that you just brought up. They did not say that.
That's what I'll say. I'm not really sensing that they're in a real relationship, but
you think they're fucking?
I'm not really sensing that, but I'm going to say they look good together. They do. They look great.
Well, that's that on that, folks. Should we talk about the great debates on close friends and your man?
Oh, yes. So we have a topic for y'all.
All right. So the Shade Room posted a thread that posed the question, explain to me why you would have your friend's man in your close friends unless you knew him before her. I'm trying to see something. And one of the comments was like, your friend's man should not be in your close friends. I don't give a fuck how cool y'all are. There should be boundaries. Then you had people saying people are arguing this down, sexual content or not. Like, so basically, whether it's sexual content stuff you're posting or I'm eating cereal, you're my man, if you're my friend, should not be in your close friends.
Side note, when did close friends become OnlyFans? Because a lot of didn't somebody's dick pic just leak from close friends? I think it was like Big Sean allegedly.
Well, there was Big Sean, there was Hitman Holla.
Yeah, on their close friends.
All in the close friends. I know B Simone, I'm not saying she's doing any like things like that per se, but she's charging people to be on her close friends because she's like, it's next level. You'll get to see all the stuff, the tea. So people are using it as a business. People are
using it as
OnlyFans.
Porn tube.
Huh?
I said they're using it for pornography, apparently.
But truth be told, there's also feeds out here that are in the same debating conversations that's like, look, if I'm in your close friends, I do not want to see you popping popcorn. Like, why is that in your close friends? Like, why are you riding a bicycle down the street with your
That's
baby?
Me. I use my close friends when I'm trying to be low key and I don't want everybody to know my location. But if I know you in real life and I know you're not like a snitch or you don't work with me, then yeah, I'll let you stay in close friends or whatever. But I don't post nothing like, ooh, I'm a screenshot this. And
they're like, I need to be seeing y'all doing drugs. I need to be seeing y'all pulling up with somebody who you ain't supposed to be with. Like, I need to see some stuff pop off.
Friends post. I really do. Yeah. My close friends post be lame as hell.
Yeah. So that's what I see more of. Like, so it's like 50-50. It's like, you got people that are like, I don't want to see no lame shit. And then you got other people like, don't be having my man up in your close friend.
Okay. So the only reason I feel like it would be okay to have your man, well, your friend's man and your close friends would be if like y'all all grew up together or y'all all went to school together, or it's like y'all kind of knew each other before, like you said, I guess knew each other before. Or yeah, like from the same circle, like a friend group. You know how it's a friend group and then, some friends in the group couple up,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, girl, I'm both of y'all friends.
Yeah.
But it's still, I don't know.
When you sent this, I really was confused. I was like, I've never even thought about it.
I
Like,
never thought about that either.
because one, I don't post crazy, like, now I will post some sexual like memes, like that's funny. Like, let me give an example. There was one I posted that said, it was something along the lines of like how you're introduced to, your man's mom, and she thinks you're just this angel, but like the Barbie was in her son's room, like in the boyfriend's room, like bondage wrapped with his hair. Like, it was like something sexual like that. It's funny. It's funny. It's not pertaining to me per se, or I'm not naked, or I'm not showing a part.
Yeah.
It's just a funny, relatable meme. So
right.
That's about as extent as far as I'll go. But in terms of like adding like your man, like Whitney, your man, I probably wouldn't add him in my close friends, but I also wouldn't think to not add him in the close friends. Like,
but you know what's trippy? You know how I'm pretty sure Instagram automatically adds the people you talk to
they add
on the
everybody,
regular.
so you have to remove.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to remove. No, they don't. No, they don't.
They add people you talk to, I think. The people that you talk to often.
Well, they'll be up at the top. Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The more frequent ones, because you could just be like, yep. You can be
exactly.
Yep.
So it's just gonna make me think like, okay, was my man at the top of your
because you do have to scroll. I mean, you do.
Or...
There is a process that you have to scroll and add people in. But again, if I was on my close friends showing like my body and parts and things like that, I would even be more selective than who I have in there now. And I don't have really nobody's man in my that I'm friends with anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'd be even more selective, but like, because I don't post that type of stuff, I really just have never thought about it. But I guess if we had to think about it, I guess
don't think about that.
But like you said, if we were all like friends, we did trips together, it'd be funny. It's like, oh, that's Rob. He cracks up too. Let me add. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
that's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
To me personally, and maybe I feel this way because I'm single, but I just don't feel like social media is a big deal. Like, people just make it way more than what it is. Like, oh my God, he liked her picture, or he added her as a friend. Like, do you know how many people liked my picture or added me as a friend, and I never, like, nothing ever came of it? So it's just like, sometimes the insecurity just be, making you go crazy.
And that's what I was going to say. If you're insecure already, that type of shit will bother the fuck out of you. If your man has put you in a position to feel insecure, or even if he hasn't, there are some people that just are insecure individuals. And that goes for men as well, not just women. Then you're obviously going to have a problem. Following. You're going to, social media then becomes like a job versus what it really is supposed to do. I cut up on here. Like, my husband, he follows a ton of strippers. Our nephew, told his mom, was like, why does Uncle Barlin follow all these strippers? And I was like, this was at the time when you could go and you could see who liked what people were liking. And it was so
don't care.
Yeah, Marlon was like, what you doing following me anyway? I was like, honey, they see everything. But if I were the one to be like, no, you can't. Who is this? Like, it would drive me crazy.
Strippers. It's like, let that man have a little fantasy on his little.
I mean, I just don't care. I just don't care about that.
That's how I feel. Like, you gonna do what you gonna do, and I'm gonna find out regardless.
And like, he's never made me feel like, again, hey Barbara, this is Shirley. Like he's never put me in that type of situation.
Like somebody gonna be coming to you as a woman.
Coming to me as a woman. I have never thus far, and it'll be 3 years as of tomorrow, 6 years knowing him, 7 years knowing him. And yeah, not one issue. And I put that, hand to God, like not one issue where I've had to like, seriously. I mean, just say like, but I have been in a relationship where, if I'm honest, I would have been, if I were that person back then, I would absolutely be like, why are you following me? Or why are you so I can say what I'm saying now. Like, I'm good on that. Like, I don't even want that life. If I have to be with you and worry about that, and especially if you've proven to me time and time again, the same shit over years,
girl.
yeah, you're always going to just feel that way. You're always going to be triggered.
Girl, some girls, maybe some guys too. They literally,
there's guys too.
Instagram is their second job. Okay, they got fake account, they got hacked, they got this like.
My ex did not
they're gonna get down to the bottom of whoever they're gonna follow. They're gonna find whoever's account in 17 minutes flat and send you the information that you're looking for. Okay, girl, I got homegirls right now. All I gotta do is drop about 2 clues and they're gonna find your page. They're gonna find your baby mama's page. They're gonna find everything.
Yeah, I mean, it can be used for good and for evil. Let's just say that. Because like I said, I remember a time when, like I said, my ex don't even want me on social media. So he's very clear about that. But,
I would prefer a man that's not on social media.
I would prefer a man that's not on social media either, for real.
But it's like, look at the world we're living in. We're like, everyone's on social media and they about to have us hop into the damn metaverse.
And but I also like, if you are on social media as like the opposite sex or whoever you're dating or whatever, I like it if you're not like a poster, like you're not involved. Like, it's one thing if you're just on there and you've got your like landing page and you just keep up with whatever you like.
Oh no, it's a fine balance for me. It's a fine balance.
But I don't want someone that constantly has to update pictures and where they're going.
I don't want the constant update, but I also don't want you to be an active I don't want you to be a daily active user and your last post was from fucking 2014, but yet you're looking at every fucking post I've ever posted in my life in 7 minutes. It's like, no. You are on Instagram too damn much to have not posted in the last 12 years. I'm gonna need you to update us, post a picture of your balcony, your kitchen, your shoe, your arm on the airplane, something, because it's giving, girl, it gives catfish and it gives creeper. And some people, I just want to like unfollow them because I'm just like, you haven't posted. You haven't posted in the last decade. Why are you still following me? And why am I still following you? And this is like people from high school. Like, I can't. Just get off. Just log out. Log out.
Like, I don't have nothing to say about that. Like, touche. That's a good point.
I think y'all gotta post something. You can't just be a user but not a user. Like, come on.
I think that if I was dating, I think if I was dating, I definitely would want to see like a current picture. I don't want to see a picture like your profile picture. I definitely would want to see like how you look now, like that you at least keep up with that.
At least post a picture once a year. Like, if you're not posting a picture once a year, like, I don't care.
Yeah, like if you just never post, then that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But like if you post that you're out with the guys, or you're out at a game and somebody took a picture, whatever the case may be, or even if you had, were with somebody and they have all these pictures of you. And, you have them on your page. I'm cool with that. But,
girl, I'll take a story post. Okay. Post on your story. It deletes in 24 hours. Like, just let me know I'm not dealing with a bot. Like, I don't know. You know, it's just like, y'all be too lurking for me.
My husband doesn't post at all. He does post. He will post like for our anniversary. He'll post for birthdays. He'll post on like my comments and stuff. When I first met him, he did not post like that. Like, he had posts, but he wasn't a poster. He more puts like up a status, like, oh, the NFL game, or you know what I mean?
And that's fine
like,
as well. Just
yeah,
give us something
but
to
he wasn't
humanize this account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some of y'all, I just be like, block, delete. I don't care. I don't even know if this is the same person from high school. Like, I don't know. You know?
But then he also had people that would tag him because, you know, you could see if you're friends with a person, you could see friends of friends who've tagged that person. So I would see tag stuff too. But I got what you're saying. That makes
Hold on. Do
sense.
people still tag you on Instagram? I don't even know if I've ever.
Well, this is Facebook. I guess this is Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
But yeah, people still tag you on Instagram. I still get them in my tagged folder.
Do you know what's interesting? What I saw? Now, I don't know how to do this or how they're doing this, but I've seen like somebody pop up in my feed. Stay with me, Mia. I know every time I talk, you go straight to your phone. Stay with me for 5 seconds. No. I see somebody. Y'all, she's so. Ooh.
No. I had the timer on my
Wasn't
phone.
this your damn New Year's resolution? Okay. Yes, thank you. No, but listen, no. Have you seen somebody pop up on your feed and you're like, I don't follow them, right? Yeah. But you follow the person in the picture with them. They tag the person in the picture. So therefore their picture pops up on your feed. So basically 2 people are in a picture. Say you and your friend is in a picture, right? Mm-hmm. Both of y'all post the picture and tag each other in that picture. Mm-hmm. Instead of your picture popping up on my feed, your friend's picture pops up on my feed that I don't follow, but you're tagged in it. So I'm like, how the hell are they sharing pictures? It's like now one person.
And you can share reels like that too.
That is so weird. I'm like,
I don't know how to do it because I tagged Marlon in our Valentine's Day reel and it didn't show on his page.
Yeah, that's I'm like,
so I don't know.
I like
yeah, I don't know how that happens. But yeah, you can do that. I have seen that because I was like, how do people do that? I was like, that's weird.
Girl, it's but it's so advanced.
It's the new thing. So
yeah.
I don't know, but I also think is my husband private? I don't know if he's private. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, girl. I mean, you know, I just who knows? Close friends, whether you decide to do close friends, his friends, your friends can all be friends.
We can go be friends.
We can all be
at the Holiday Inn. No, that's something else. Sorry, y'all.
But yeah, that is something else. But yeah, so that's all I
got. Okay.
For tonight.
Yeah, I ain't really got much either. I did want to, since we're going to teabag or whatever, you know, we're trying to get on our topics a little bit. Yeah. Everyone knows what's going on in politics right now with the Ukraine situation and Putin and all this stuff. I don't know much. Okay. But what I saw is that I saw a video of apparently African people who were being physically stopped from, I guess, fleeing some area of Ukraine. And now a lot of Black celebrities, I was like, what was the one Black celebrity I think it was Young Thug. He's trying to figure out what he can do. He wants to send resources or something and try to get African people out of Ukraine. Apparently, it's a lot of racism over there and they are not allowing Africans out of the country.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. It's sad.
It's just so sad. So I got a teabag. Whoever the fuck over there doing that. I mean, Putin too. It's just a mess. Like, we don't want this. We're in a pandemic. Like,
we have our own shit.
Like we just went through 2 years of a pandemic. Now we heading into a world war. And there's like, I've just seen all types of shit, like bats falling out the sky and just weird shit. I'm gonna just tell y'all, live y'all lives because I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Something weird is happening. I'm not saying it's doom and gloom. Okay. Right. But I'm just saying live your life because who knows what may happen tomorrow, what type of restrictions they're going to try to put on us. Who knows? All right.
Yeah.
Who knows, y'all?
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I couldn't agree more. I would say I would teabag if I had to choose somebody would probably be Tory Lanez. Apparently
Tory Lanez too,
girl, because he's like, you know, still with the shit about this whole shooting of the foot and it's back in the headlines, and
Are they still in court? They're in court, right?
Yes, they're now in court and going back and forth with that. And like he's now, I believe, saying like he didn't do it, or he's like trying to shy away from doing it. Like it's really confusing. It's like, okay, regardless of why it happened, whether there was jealousy involved, whether you all had a threesome, whether whatever, somebody got
I did
shot.
see that.
That is fact. Somebody got shot.
He said he was sleeping with her best friend. He was sleeping with both of them.
Yes, girl. So I'm just like, at this point, Tori, just be a man. Fess up to it. Like, get it. I'm just so done seeing it in, like, this was like 2020. When was this happen? Was this 2020 or 2021?
It was 2020, girl. It was right when the pandemic started.
I thought so. I'm like, come on. Like, seriously?
It was right when it started. Yep. Tori.
Like, I get it. Like, you have your attorney protecting your best interests, all the things, but
this shit is drug out. He should have just settled in court. Like, we didn't even want to go through all this.
Yeah.
Like, if the girl's foot was shot and you was the shooter, just settle.
Just settle already.
We don't want to rehash the whole fucking story. Like, we didn't get the full story the first time, and now we got to rehash the bullshit. It's just like one thing after the next.
So yeah, it's my nerves that are teabagging Tory Lanez. It's not really, he probably shouldn't be teabagged, but it's just my nerves. I'm just tired of, it's like, it's so obvious. You know, like it's
I know.
What was it? 3 of y'all, 2 of y'all? Like, okay, well, if you didn't do it, you didn't do it. I know Megan didn't shoot herself in the foot, hopefully. You know, golly, what the fuck is going on? So,
girl.
Right. Well.
Oh, that was fun, y'all.
Yes, it was a jam-packed episode. I think the next time you'll see us.
Yeah, y'all don't want to miss these visuals. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to put y'all up on game. Okay. Don't miss the visuals for our next podcast. All right. Or tune into us on Instagram, MelaninMePodcast, and YouTube, of course.
Of course.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Until next time.
Bye.